Hi, my name is Anton van Efferink. I'm a technical apprentice and I just graduated from UTD while playing for the men's soccer team. The exciting thing about the digital transformation is that obviously soccer and sports in general are very subjective. Every coach has an opinion, and once you bring in data, it becomes objective, and as such it's a lot easier to go to a coach and say, look, I have these stats, whereas my competitor has these stats, which makes it exciting because you have a solid argument to stand on. Unfortunately, it can also work in the other direction, that your coach can say, look, you're not running enough. Unfortunately, that has happened to me. So to answer your second question, I think the most exciting part about that is that everyone at WorldLink has some sort of sports background, and the personality traits that come in with that, being competitive, being disciplined, and having a desire to win, is reflected in all the employees here. And I think that's what makes it very exciting to work for a company that supports those kind of individuals. What I think is very unique about WorldLink is that it's a very egalitarian platform. So you can go to your boss, you can go to your CEO, CDO, and you can interact with them right away. In doing so, after the first 2 weeks, I came up with an idea and I took it to the Chief Digital Officer, and my idea was taken serious. And so that was the most exciting part for me, that I was actually heard, and that even though I've been an apprentice here for 2 weeks, I was given the freedom and the creativity to work on my own project, which I'm still working on to this day. Working predominantly with Venkat, he was sort of my mentor, and he was giving me directions as to how I should be approaching my project. In doing so, my goal here and my ambition is to go into sales. And so I was predominantly talking with Venkat about how do we land a new client, what are the certain features and certain personality traits that I need to exhibit in trying to open a new account and try and land a new client. And so in doing so, I learned very valuable lessons that I should be always thinking, always over-analyzing the client and trying to figure out if there's something I can say or do or come up with something clever in a millisecond that might, at the end of the day, be the reason why we do land the client. I'd say there's 2 points of advice. Firstly, you have to be creative. You have to think of ideas that might benefit the company, and you need to understand that you're in a corporate environment, so the idea that you come up with better has to do something with making more money for the company. And secondly, be very proud of your work, right? Be confident, be overconfident when you're presenting, and make sure that when you come across and when you're in front of clients and presenters and the senior members here, that you come across as someone that's very proud of their work.